Hey everybody, Kalari Gamer Chick here, and I have to talk about this subject. It has been bugging me since yesterday, and I'm sure many others are feeling the same way as I do, at least in my followers. It is about the DNC. I have been very upset. I've tried to keep calm, but it's really hard because when you think about the way this party behaves, it's no wonder we lost last year. We are living in a state of fear. We have a party that is completely disorganized, completely at each other's throats over petty, stupid things, and no focus. But beyond that, I'm watching people say things like the DNC primaries were rigged. Okay, let's get something straight about that right here. Let's nip this in the bud if we can, because I know this is not going to get through the thick skulls of those who are still touting this, despite the raging dumpster fire our country is right now. Because you just have to hold on to this. 4 million votes. She won by 4 million votes. And if I can drop a little nugget right here, something that I'm not proud of, in the primaries, I gave a vote to Sanders because I was so tired of the two-party system. And because of former friends that I allowed to influence my thoughts at first and not doing my research, I nearly bought into the optics. I made up for it after the primaries, after I did my homework and realized that everything that was being said about Clinton was not but flash and optics. That this woman, who, like most black women like me, took years of disrespect constantly from this country, still want to serve us, still is the most qualified person to lead us, and took BS from not just the opposition, who is a buffoon, but from her own side. She funded the DNC. She signed an agreement and she honored it. And what does she get for her thanks? For nearly keeping this country out of chaos? She gets bros, broistas, and Dems trying to throw her under the bus, telling her to go away, saying things like, oh, maybe it was rigged, or it was rigged, Elizabeth Warren. You got your former friends and allies talking about, oh, don't call Trump supporters racist, Joe Biden. How are we not supposed to call people who condone Trump not racist when we've got the attack in Charlottesville that killed Helen Heyer and left people bloody and bruised? When we've got KKK marching not just 2 days ago? When we've got people who are equating peaceful protests to be anti-patriotic because it has to do with injustice done to black and brown people? You keep talking about unity, but you want us to unite with racists. You keep talking about stronger together, but you keep courting people who will never vote for you. Get it through your heads, Democrats, Rust Belt people don't want to vote for you. White working class people do not want to vote for you. They would rather believe an orange huckster is going to bring back coal mining jobs than to be re-educated and get clean energy jobs. You have men, women of LGBT, of Asian backgrounds, of African backgrounds, of all kinds of black backgrounds. You have Hispanic people. You have Muslim people who will have your back if you would motivate us and say that you know we're scared right now, that you know that it's killing us, that ICE is rounding up 10-year-olds, that they're destroying families right now, that they're targeting school buses and ambulances. We would have your back if right now you would say that no, it's not right, that millions of Americans right now are still suffering from the damages of Category 5 storms. We would have your back if you were taking on the NRA and saying enough is enough. Why is it that not even a month ago, 50 plus people and over 500 people were injured and killed in Las Vegas? Every day is a new drama, a new constant, a new fire. We are trying to resist our country from going down the path of Nazi Germany. And people want to argue about the primaries last year? And you Dems want to keep chasing the white working class and promoting people who aren't even Democrats like Bernie Sanders? When you've got people who've been going to bat for you for years, like Hillary Clinton, like myself, like others, we're sick of it. We are like the neglected spouses right now, watching you chase this trophy, which isn't a real trophy. It is a damn booby prize. To say that they are the ones that you need to be courting to get votes? No, motivate the people who have had your back so that I can tell people in my community and beyond that yes, they hear us. We are not just blank voters. But until then, until we stop worrying about Trump supporters, until we stop worrying about people who would lay down their lives for the party that would pick their pockets clean and see them dead, then do right by them, we are going to be stuck with this mess. I got to give it to the GOP. As much as I can't stand them, as much as I can't stand the fact that they keep on pushing the bullshit that, and sorry for that slip up, I tried to do this without a curse, but push that narrative that somehow giving rich a tax break is going to help the poor while taking health care from the poor. And their supporters eat it up. You know why? Because they make those supporters feel wanted. What are you doing for us, Democrats? What are you telling us when you pander to people who don't want you? When you make it about the white working class instead of the American working class? Because last I checked, working class comes in all ethnic backgrounds in our melted pot. I'm tired of this, just like many others. And if you are still given pieces on the primaries of last year, if you're still stuck on that narrative, I'm done with you. We are tired collectively. And I say we because I have seen many people and they come at me all the time saying, why are we still talking about this when there's a literal dumpster fire going on? Because Democrats can't get it together. You're playing the blame game. We need to be adults at this point. Everybody has a bit of fault in what happened last year. Everybody. Everybody did something last year or could have did something more. But we didn't. And now we are dealing with this, or trying to. I own up to my primary gaffe, but I made up for it and I'm still trying to make up for it. Calling my reps every time something stupid gets passed. Trying to get people to vote. But do you know how hard it is to motivate people, especially young people, to vote when the party that says they're for them are too busy still trying to court the white working class? Get it together, Democrats. We're tired. And if you want to take our country back, you have to start making us feel like we belong in this country. I'm Kalari Gamer Chick. My handle on Twitter is KalariGC. I just really need to vent about this, and thank you for listening.